Hello everyone, Zelrinth here, and it has been announced that Caris is coming next for Sword of Convallaria. She has a unit that I covered quite a bit ago. One of the big things that she has, that she brings to a team if you pull over her, is that she has that leadership aura over the Papal States that not only does it have that 10 and 20% with attack and defense, she increases the piercing damage, damage done, as well as giving some damage reduction to all the members of the Papal States. She's really good for that. She is a mage, has a lot of AoE built into her kit, similar to Beryl, but a lot more wind up and time on getting those attacks off. Not as easy to maintain her energy generation as Beryl, but I mean, just she can pull it off depending on the units. And then the big thing is that we do have Terror coming up very soon. We have, I think, only a couple more units that could be coming before Terror, but if they decide to change things up, Terror could be immediately next. It's all kind of up in the air. And Terror is a unit that I would say is probably the last must pull of the group. Based on all the future units coming up, Terror is my last you must pull unit if you want to be on the meta. After that, I feel like we'll start to get a little bit more choice on who we want to actually pull from there on. And I'll kind of go over that this weekend. I'm going to make a video on my updated pull priority list. And so that's the main reason Caris is probably a fairly easy skip at this point for a majority of people. Myself, I've spent money in this game and I've gotten fairly lucky with my pulls in the game so far. If you watch my last video, I got a ton of SSRs and I still ended up getting, I got Homa on, I think, the 60th pull. I got Simona on my first 10 pull. August took a bit. It took me about 140, 150 to get him myself, and then a combo as well. But I've been with my luck, fairly good luck, and having skipped some units and not pulled on every single one of them, I only have enough for a guarantee for Terror at this point. And this is as someone who's paid for this game. Now, those that are going more on the free-to-play route, you are almost certainly really hurting for pulls at this point. And it's just going to be extremely tough to get Terror if you're going to go over any units before him at this point if you are hurting. Because we've kind of got the feel for it. There isn't that many pulls coming in on the complete free-to-plays. You really kind of want to have that monthly pack to at least kind of boost them up a little bit there. And I've been buying the monthly ones in the shop that gives me like an additional 30 per month. And that's kind of what has topped me off to get the units that I've gotten so far at this point. But even that has kind of made it a little bit more difficult. And so for that, my advice would be for a majority of players, Caris is an easy skip. And then we most likely have Shaq Lulu after her, going to be an easy skip as well. I will be going more into depth on my pull priority list for them. And especially for the units coming after Terror, because after Terror, I think things are going to open a lot more wide for people to kind of, if they want to play on the meta level, to make decisions at that point on who they want to go in a direction towards. As there's no more after that point, at least all the current units that I've looked over all the way up to what's currently out in CN that I see as being must pulls. And the closest thing will probably be the alternate Saphia. But other than that, it's going to be a little bit easier on that decision making for most people on who to pull for after Terror. But yeah, if you like my content, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it really helps. And thanks for watching.